Hey my friends, welcome to The Nudge, a series of weekly videos that are designed to help cultivate some deeper conversations. Each week I'm sharing a short video based on one of our daily Bible readings, and the thought behind this is that you can watch it and so can a friend or two or three. You can all watch it separately when you have a minute in the week, and then you get together and you talk through a couple questions related to the video. So it could be on your lunch break, or maybe taking a walk together after work, over coffee, over a meal, even over the phone on your way home that day. So each week these drop on Wednesday mornings, so you have the upcoming week to meet up. And today's nudge is based on Monday's scripture reading, which was John chapter 6, 1 through 14. Jesus crossed to the far shore of the Sea of Galilee, that is, the Sea of Tiberias. And a great crowd of people followed him because they saw the signs he had performed by healing the sick. Then Jesus went up on a mountainside and sat down with his disciples. The Jewish Passover festival was near. When Jesus looked up and saw a great crowd coming toward him, he said to Philip, "Where shall we buy bread for these people to eat?" He asked this only to test him, for he had already had in mind what he was going to do. Philip answered him, "It would take more than half a year's wages to buy enough bread for each one to have a bite." Another of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up. "Here's a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish. But how far will they go among so many?" Jesus said, "Have the people sit down." There was plenty of grass in that place, and they sat down. About 5,000 men were there. Jesus then took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed to those who were seated as much as they wanted. He did the same with the fish. When they had all had enough to eat, he said to his disciples, "Gather the pieces that are left over, let nothing be wasted." So they gathered them and filled 12 baskets with the pieces of the 5 barley loaves left over by those who had eaten. After the people saw the sign Jesus performed, they began to say, "Surely this is the prophet who is to come into the world." This is an incredible moment, and I love that Jesus cares so much not only to heal the sick and to teach the truth of God to all who came to him, he also takes care of their immediate need. But he does it in a way that simultaneously stretches his disciples' faith. When I read Philip's response, that might have been mine had I been there. He's doing the mental math and he's counting people and dividing by how much food you need, how much money you'd have to buy, or how much money you'd have to spend to buy the food. He's seeing all of the limitations. And I've been there, I'm sure you have too. But see, Jesus does an amazing thing with a very small and ordinary amount. He takes a simple lunch that a boy brought that day, and he turns it into something that feeds thousands. I love that, because what I see here is that the miracle is the ordinary put into the hands of Jesus. You have a lunch. You have something. I don't know what it is, and you might not even know, but think about it. There is something that you can offer God today, and in his hands, it can be something powerful, something that makes a difference for someone else. It might not feed 5,000, although it might. See, we're not in charge of the results in this kind of moment, but we are in charge of offering what we have to God to use for his glory. Who you are and what you have is not inadequate, not in the hands of Jesus. And so I challenge you, what can you offer to God today? I'm excited to see what he's going to do with it. Be blessed, my friends.